I'm running around circles, but I make myself dizzy. It's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel my in the sky. Sometimes it's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel my I cry it away. That I know just to make it better. Hi. Ooh, best friend. Yeah, what's up? What is up? Intuitive XOXO. Intuitive XOXO, how are you? Just making better. All right, Delia, you are first. What's your question? I thought you said you ain't had no money. Thought you said you ain't had none. Next 3 months in love for Delia. The first card, once again, that flew out is the Knight of Wands. Next 3 months in love for Delia, the same card. Next 3 months in love for Delia. Chariot. Something about travel keeps showing up once again. Ooh. The World. This is about travel again. So you have 3 traveling cards, okay? So it may be somebody who wants to come see you or wants you to come visit them. Like I already said, there's going to be some travel involved here. Next 3 months for Delia in love. Next 3 months for Delia in love. I ran around in circles, think I made myself dizzy. Next 3 months in love for Delia. Okay. The Devil. Somebody here is looking for a strictly sexual experience with you in the next 3 months. Again, that's the same card that's coming out, Judgment. Okay, because Judgment is coming up here, it's the same lesson, same toxicity, same lessons that are going to be coming around again, you know, and you got the World. So it's like the same cycle, same situation that you've been with this person before is what's going to happen again. Okay. Once you send money, please let me know where you sent it. You can send it through PayPal. You can send it through Apple Cash. You could, if you send through Chime, you need to type it here, okay? But yeah, it's going to be the same situation, Delia. It's strictly sex that this person's coming around for, okay? And traveling is involved, okay? And I feel like this is someone you already know because the judgment is here. So this means like it's a karmic situation. Knight of Cups reverse means that this person will say all the right things, but they won't do the right things. That's basically all it is. It's the same thing you experienced from them in the past. It's the same thing that's coming around again, okay? Could be Brandon, I mean, it could be anybody, but, you know, it does feel like somebody that you know already. Fire energy is here, okay? Next 3 months for Delia in love. You got the 4 of Pentacles flying out. So with the 4 and the 5 of Pentacles. So you're not going to be genuinely cared for by this person. You're not going to be... This person is like strictly just sees you as an object. Just sees you for sex. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And once it's over, they just discard you. They move on. They don't care about you. That's just the cold, hard facts. You know, this is how you're going to feel after the situation. Because that's all they wanted. You're just going to feel used, left out in the cold, and whatnot. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords. Behind that is the 9 of Cups. It's like a selfish energy. It's like this person got what they wanted, and then boom, they're done. And it's like you're left. Yeah, the experience in the moment was cool, but it's not a fulfilling experience. There's nothing that comes out of this. It doesn't feel in any way, shape, or form satisfying to you. Okay? It's only a temporary lust situation. Okay? Because I feel like what you want is the King of Cups. You want someone who's going to care and love and all this stuff, but it's not this Knight of Wands character. It's not that person. Okay? Next 3 months for Delia in love. Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like this Knight of Cups is going to come in. Okay? This Knight of Cups, I already told you, 6 months. 3 months is the Knight of Wands. Within 6 months is the other energy that I told you about many times. And I'm telling you once again, the other energy that has good intentions is coming within 6 months. Okay? Not in 3 months. Whatever's coming during the summer is not for you. Okay? Whoever this other person is, again, could be Virgo, energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But this person here is going to be way more steady, way more, this person has good intentions. And this person right here actually cares about you. You could start talking to this person online. The 8 of Wands flew out. Okay? You could start talking online or something like I already told you. These are all the things I tell you many times, but you don't listen. So, could be if it is a water sign, it'll probably be a Scorpio or it'll be a Virgo, and that's about it. Okay? Who this other person is. So I feel like this other person, yeah, see, I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. What are we right now? June, July, August, September, October, November. July. Oh, damn, we June, July, August, September. This other person is going to come in, I'm telling you, around October. This other energy that is what you're looking for is going to come in during October of this year. Specifically Libra season. Okay? That's the person that has good intentions. That's who's going to come in. Okay? So you can entertain this Knight of Wands all you want, but just know it's going to be an empty experience. Okay? And it's going to be a waste of time. You don't have to send for the rest of the year because basically the next 6 months brings us to the rest of the year. So, like I said already, yeah, whoever this other person is, it feels like they may be a newer person for you. I don't know why you're so in your head and indecisive about them, but that's what I see. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, bottom of deck. There's a new opportunity coming in towards Libra season here. Okay. And you know, that other person, I hate to say it, but that other person, that's coming in towards the end of the year. Maybe, I don't know why. They may have a child. I think they may have a child or something. And that could be why you're so like, I don't know. But they may have a child of their own. They may, I'm hearing they may also have a daughter. Whoever that person is may also have a daughter. Okay. But hey, I mean, you got to choose what you want. You can't be so damn picky. Like, you want a man who's going to love you, or do you want a man who don't give a fuck about you? You make your mind up. You know, simple as that. Okay, Gabrielle. Gabrielle sent on PayPal. I don't know if you're here. Will Gabrielle get the district sales manager position that she applied for? Will Gabrielle Brewer get the district sales manager position that she applied for? I'm good, my love. How are you? You got the Death card and the Ace of Cups. Will Gabrielle get the district manager position that she applied to? Gabrielle Brewer. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go with a no. I've seen the Ace of Cups in personal experiences, and the Ace of Cups is always that card that's gonna come out when you feel very emotional about not having achieved something, like not having got it. It's like you're gonna feel that, oh man, like it's like a strong sense of emotion. So I'm gonna tell you right now, and because I've already experienced it for myself in certain like questions about like, am I gonna get this apartment? And then I get the Ace of Cups. I didn't get approved, but I did fucking cry. So I will tell you, no, I don't think that you will get it right now, but I feel like you could get it eventually, but I just don't think it's gonna happen right now. Okay. I feel like you could apply again and eventually get it though, because you have the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Um, I don't know. I feel like they may choose somebody who may have a little bit more experience or qualifies, somebody who to them. I'm not saying that you don't have experience, but somebody to them that they feel has more expertise or something like that that they may choose. Okay, that's just the truth. Um, I got to get my skills up. See, you said it as soon as I said it. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna choose someone who fits it a little bit better than you do. But the Wheel of Fortune is saying that yes, you can get it, but that's when if you get your skills up as well, you can eventually get it, but not right now. Okay. Okay, I got Kamoya. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to get your skills up with the Magician. Okay. Yeah, the Nine of Swords is clarifying the Magician, okay? So I feel like this is something you know intuitively that you need to kind of hone your skills and get more experience, do what you got to do. You get what I'm saying to get it. But I feel like you already know intuitively you probably won't, okay? And it's because of that, okay? Kamoya. Kamoya, how are you? Hold on, because I know I read for Kamoya before. Kamoya, what's your question? Where's Kamoya? I need to know who you are. I need to know the Virgo's name. Prince. I think I gave you an answer last week for that. Will Prince and Kamoya, will Kamoya and Prince get back together, Spirit? Will Kamoya and Prince get back together? Kamoya and Prince. You got the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. You got the Star and you got the Sun. The answer to that is no right now, unfortunately. Okay. I feel like he's very adamant. He's going to stand on business. You're not going to be able to change his mind, basically. So I don't care what you say, what you do, how you do it, what you tell him. Just please understand, Spirit is emphasizing that you're not going to change his mind. Okay. Because he's the type of person, like, when he says something, that's that. Like, he's not going to just change his mind unless he wants to. You're not going to be able to sway him. Okay. So with the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Star, and the Sun, I don't know. You say he's a Virgo, but I feel like it's saying that, as harsh as this may sound, he wants to be a player right now. He wants to roam free. Okay, he wants to do what he want to do right now with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a very sexual energy. It's also like liberating when you just want to, you see how she's on this tiger and she's getting the hell on. She want to do whatever she wants. She want to travel. She want to do what she wants. But it is a fire card, and it's oftentimes the player card. It's oftentimes, the lustful card. So I feel like right now he's in this energy to where he wants to be a player. And, I'm very blunt. He wants to be a player. He wants to do him this summer. So I don't even think during the summer he's thinking about getting back together with you or being in a relationship. Okay. And you have the Star. So with the Star, this is distance. Okay. I feel like in the future he could consider it, but right now he's not. Okay. And that's that. You being a Leo has nothing to do with it. The star signs have nothing to do with, what the cards are saying. Okay. At the end of the day, he wants to roam free. That's what he's going to do. So I don't see you and him getting back together right now. I don't see that's what he wants to do right now. Okay. 910. And you got the Hermit card that came out, which is his card. He's a Virgo. So I feel like right now he just kind of wants to do him. And he's going to take time to sow his wild oats. That's just the truth. Okay. That's the truth. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. So he's more so thinking about temporary lustful connections right now. I feel like he's going to come to you for like a casual situation. Like he will try to hook up with you and do these things, but ultimately he's not looking for a relationship right now with you. Okay. But it's crazy because I do feel like in the future, he's going to like get tired of the field and he's going to want to come back. That's just kind of what I get intuitively. But I mean, that's up to you if you let him come back. Number 910. What? Because I know you sent before. Tori, is this Tori? You're a Gemini. Why is this thing in my goddamn way? What can I... Hold on. Okay, my dear, you sent me a lot of questions. You sent me like 6 questions for $25. That's not going to happen. Okay. For what you sent, I can answer the 3 that you sent, but for the rest, you're going to need to send more. Okay. Because again, my readings are by donation, but it's the more you donate, the more information you get. And 6 questions, that's a lot of detail. That means that You will have to at least, the 25 you said, you're going to have to at least, for all those questions, it would have to be at least $40, you know, so you would want to send more. Okay. What is the spiritual or karmic lesson behind this legal situation? I can't tell you about legal situations, only if you want to know about a positive outcome or a negative. I don't get into the details with legal situations. So you will, you know, I don't know if you want to rephrase your question. Okay. But I don't get into the details with legal situations. That's out of my scope. Okay. What can I expect from the outcome of my legal case? Okay, I can answer that. I can't go into detail, but I can tell you whether it looks favorable or it just doesn't. Okay. But the details, you have to take that up with a lawyer. I don't use tarot cards for that. What can Tori expect from her legal case, please? What can Tori expect from her legal case? Tori's legal case. What can she expect? Tori. Outcome of this legal case for Tori. I don't know what kind of legal case it is. I don't know if it's like a small claims court or is it something more serious. Okay, what can Tori expect from her legal case? Tori Gemini, please. Tori Gemini. Okay, so it's saying the Chariot, the Five of Swords. So I do feel like this case may be resolved definitely by the end of Cancer season. Like I feel like you will get some sort of turnaround or results or something like that before Cancer season end, which is what towards that third week of July or something like that. Okay, you know, that's the first thing. Okay, what can Tori expect as the outcome of her legal case, please? Tori. Outcome of Tori's legal case. What can she expect? Okay, so the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. Outcome of Tori's legal case. I wonder what kind of legal case it is. Did you tell me? Tori. Outcome of Tori's legal case, please. Tori. The Moon. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like there's a sense of defeat here for you. I can't say that I see it being a favorable outcome right now because you do have the Five of Swords. It feels like like things are not necessarily playing out how you hoped it would, what your expectations were, or something like that. So I just don't feel like it's gonna turn out or like the way that you thought in your mind that you felt it would. Okay. But it does feel like there'll be some sort of like results sooner than you even think. But again, I just don't feel like it's necessarily going in your favor here. Okay. And it would help to know what kind of case this is because there's a lot of cases out here. Oh. What's this Five of Swords for Tori's case, legal case? What's the Five of Swords? The Devil. Ooh. Okay, so I need to know, is this a criminal case? Is this like you're suing somebody or you know, like you're looking for a settlement, you're looking for money out the case? What kind of case is this? So you said you've been waiting 6 years on the case. Okay, so if you've been, see, this is what I'm trying to say. You've been waiting 6 years. I feel like by the end of Cancer season, you will have the answers. Okay, yeah, you will have the answers by the end of Cancer season. But again, I really just can't say that it's a favorable outcome, though. Okay. The Moon, the Hermit. What kind of case is this? If it's been 6 years, it has to be more so something like what? Is this a case against you? Like, are you the one? You said it's a criminal case. Because I'm like, are you the accusee? Like, is it you that committed the crime or someone committed the crime against you? So here's the deal. I don't think that it's going to go the way that you think it's going to go. So if you thought that there was going to be some sunshine, rainbows outcome to where you were going to get off scotch-free or some shit like that, the Ten of Cups reverse will tell you that that's not going to happen. Okay? The civil portion was dismissed. Well, I'm not a judge, okay? I'm not a judge. I'm not into the law. But I don't know. I do feel like there's still going to be some kind of consequences. Okay? And the reason why I said that is because you have the Five of Swords and the Devil. There's still some lingering consequences in this situation. I don't want to just say jail time, but I do feel like there's going to be some kind of penalties for it. So whether that's probation, whether, let's say, well, you need to do 6 months in jail, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever, there's still going to be consequences tied to this case. So you're not going to just get off. They're not just going to throw it away. That's not going to happen. Okay? Against you. You're the defendant. Okay. So the civil portion, yeah. Unfortunately, it's I don't think that you're going to get off with this, unfortunately. Okay? And if anything, what's your sign, by the way? Because I could have sworn I did a reading for somebody, for one of the signs on my channel that had like that kind of outcome. I'm trying to figure out what's your sign. You're a Gemini. Yeah. So it's crazy because it was a reading. I think it was like Prepare Yourself for This that I did. Shit, probably like a few months ago. That kind of gave that same scenario. But yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's possible that you could be given some sort of, I'm not going to just say you're punished, right? But you're not getting away with it. The devil means that you're still attached to the situation and the consequence. So obviously this is something that's going to be on your record. They're not going to get rid of it. Okay. And B, I feel like it's possible you will have to do something. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. I don't want to just say jail, but we do have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and that is oftentimes a card that will show up for the worst case scenario. Okay. So I will just say, just prepare for it to be an outcome that you're going to have to, repay. Leave that alone. Hey, Lola. She's insane. Yeah, you're going to have to repay in some way, shape, or form. I don't think it's monetarily, though. It's not like, no. It's not monetarily. It's nothing like that. It's definitely going to be like some shit, some type of, I don't know. I feel like it's something about probation, but, you know, there's a lot of things that the court can make you do to pay back for doing a crime or some shit. Okay. All right, let's see. What role does the timing play in this situation? Again, I can't get that deep into things, but again, the Eight of Wands just flew out, so I do feel like it's happening soon. I'm getting definitely within the next 8 weeks. Okay, you can expect something to happen here. Yeah, see the 8 of Pentacles too. That's 8 weeks. See, the number 8 is very important. August, you know, towards August, something like that is significant. What message do you guys have for me regarding this legal matter? What message is there for Tori when it comes to this legal situation? What message do you have for Tori when it comes to this legal situation? The Page of Pentacles. So I just, you know, the page, I'm not gonna lie, the page is a card of learning. It's just all Spirit needs to tell you is just to learn from this experience and don't do that shit again. As simple as that. You know, I feel like you will have a chance to do better. So I don't feel like the consequences are going to be extreme, but just take this as a lesson learned with the Page of Pentacles and to just do better from there. Okay. That's it. That's it. And I do feel like Spirit is saying it may take time for you, for your life to get back on track the way you want it to be. It could take time. Okay. But I do feel that ultimately things will turn. As long as you don't repeat the same mistakes, you will come out victorious and you will, you know, still be able to live your life the way you need to live your life. But, you know, just make sure you're not making the same mistakes, doing the same shit, the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To avoid, you know, karmic repercussions. But I do feel like in the long run, you will be okay. Okay. And I feel like, I don't know if you're worried about finances or something, but I do feel like eventually you'll get back on the right path to where, you know, you'll be good financially and stuff like that. I don't feel like this is going to just ruin your life and, you know, it's the end of the world. I don't know if that's what you think, but no, that's not it at all. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay. What does love and relationship look like with John? Tori needs to know, what does the love relationship look like with John in the near future? Tori and John in the near future. Are you guys in contact? Oh, shit. So the first card that flew out was the Empress. Tori and John in the near future, please. Okay. I don't know if, like, you have a concern about pregnancy. Look, I'm just throwing it out there because that's what the cards came out. Okay, Tori. That's all I gotta say. Empress and the Sun, pregnancy. Okay, if that's not what you want, make sure you're taking precaution. But other than that, the Empress and the Sun would suggest that there are loving intentions in the situation in the near future. It feels as though, you know, you and him could definitely someone commented on my Instagram, on my business page. The comment somebody just left, that shit is funny. Oh, she said his dick has been declining over time. Oh my God, that shit is funny. Yeah, so the Empress, you're going to know more about, like, his intentions, how much he cares for you. You know, you're going to feel, I don't know if you've been feeling it, but it feels like in the near future, you're going to feel his love. You're going to feel his affection, you know, and all these things. So things may become more affectionate, way more open in the near future or some shit like that, okay? Yep, see, now you got the King of Wands. You say he's an Aquarius, Gemini and Aquarius. Tori and John in the near future. Anything else for Tori and John in the near future? Ooh. Ooh. That's all I have to say. Ooh, contact has been distant. He wants a baby. Ooh. I'm sorry, but this shit is so funny. He wants a baby. Yeah, if he's been distant, he's going to come at you very hard in the near future. I'm telling you, he coming on hard and strong. I think my last Gemini reading that I just did had these cards. King of Wands. Girl, just get ready, okay? You ain't gonna know what hit you. That's what I will say. You're gonna feel. See, it's something about him, about you feeling his feelings. Like you're gonna feel him. He wants you to feel him, not just feel him, but I'm saying he wants you to feel his like passion and stuff. Like he gonna, girl. I don't know. This freak gonna put it on you in the near future. Okay, I do see a sexual encounter here. It may be coming like very randomly, but it's gonna happen. I don't know. Drinking could be involved or something like that. You have the Three of Cups, okay? But it's going to happen. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's going to happen. Tonight's the night. And it's going to happen again and again. Oh, shit. But no. It's going to happen. Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. These are two very nurturing energies. Tori, he's going to be all on you. Very affectionate, very sexual as well. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I could say it's a date, but, you know, Three of Cups, yeah, not necessarily meaning a date, but I wouldn't just X that out. Could be a date as well. But I feel like you and him are going to be having fun in the near future and just enjoying each other's company and just really getting it on. Okay? I don't know. Y'all getting it on. That's all I'm going to say. Just getting it on in the near future. Okay? For sure. And I feel like he might be trying to literally get you pregnant in the near future, okay? So you need to be careful. If that's not what you want, be careful. Because I feel like he's trying to actually get you pregnant. Hi, Snow White. It's been a minute. Yeah, he's going to take some passionate action towards you here. He's going to be the one to maybe initiate the thing, this meetup or this hangout or something like that. Ooh, Two of Cups. Two of Cups. So, yeah, he does love you. You know, he does have strong feelings for you. And I feel like you and him are going to have some sort of heart-to-heart moment. And it's going to be not only emotional, but very sexual and passionate. And I don't know what else to tell y'all. Like, must be nice, Tori. Okay, it's going to be very nice in the near future. Lord have mercy. But like I said, if you don't want children or some shit like that yet, please take precaution. That man is trying to get you pregnant. Okay. He coming in hot. He hot and ready like Little Caesars. Is it time for Tori? I'm about to get to the other ones that I have. Is it time for Tori to move or relocate? I mean, obviously, if you have a case going on, I would suggest you don't do that, obviously. But, well, I don't know if you're trying to move out of state or something. That's different, you know. But when I asked if it's time for you to move, I got the Hangman and Chariot. No, it's telling you not yet. Okay. I feel like, again, it's telling you by Cancer season, wait until Cancer season to make any decisions when it comes to moving. Don't do it yet. Okay. Because, again, you have that case or something going on. It's just not going to be a good time. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is also a no card. It's telling you to just stay there. Don't move. Don't do that. Stay where you at. It's not time for you to move or relocate. Okay. Cornelius. Okay. Thank you for your generous donation, Cornelius. What does Spirit say about me attending WGU for cybersecurity? Okay. Okay, Spirit, what do you have to say about Cornelius attending WGU for cybersecurity? Ooh. Okay. So you have the Emperor and you have the Ten of Cups. Cornelius, honey. Cornelius, honey. I feel like you may have, you know, other responsibilities and stuff like that to like take into consideration. But you know, and I feel like you may not, like once you start going to school and stuff, you may not have that much time for certain things. But I feel like it's telling you if you could stay level headed, if you could stay and, you know, and have that structure, okay, you'll be fine. See, the Emperor is all about structure. He's very responsible, you know. As much as you may want to, I don't know what kind of guy you are, but the Emperor is not a partying dude. He's not going to just go out spending money and be with friends 24/7 and da da da. No, the Emperor is all about structure. He has a vision in mind, and it's all about creating his legacy. And he gonna do everything he has to do to get there. He's very disciplined. So I feel like it's saying as long as you're disciplined, okay, and you focus on your future, you know, not temporary shit, because you know how it is when you go to start going to college, you know. Certain things get in the way, you know. Don't worry about all the bullshit in college, okay? You need to focus on the vision, okay? As long as you focus on the vision and you put the proper time and effort, because I feel like at times, yeah, you'll be frustrated. Who the hell's not going to be frustrated? Sometimes you may get frustrated, aggravated. You may question yourself, question the progress, the future. You know, that's part of it. But I feel like, again, it keeps saying Three of Wands. As long as you focus on what's ahead of you and not worry about the current situation, you know what I'm saying? Like try to envision the future of what you want for yourself. You get what I'm saying? So as long as you do that, you're going to be fine. Okay? Because it's going to take a lot of patience. It's going to take a lot of, you know, optimism, dedication, because cybersecurity is not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not one of those careers that you can half-ass, that you can just do what you got to be focused, because I don't know about you, but I need your cybersecurity. Okay, Cornelius, I need you to protect the web. I need you to protect the goddamn the security of the United States wherever you at. We people like you have to protect us, okay? Because there's a lot of freaks out here that will try to take us over on the internet, okay? So cybersecurity is not a joke. It's not a joke. So you're going to need a lot of focus. So if you can, you know, if you could basically mute and silence and have that tunnel vision on your career, you will do just fine. And it's not even, no matter what school you go to for it. As long as you can focus and, you know, keep those distractions. As you can see, she's like, there's people coming at her, but she's like keeping them away. She's has her boundaries. As long as you can do that, you will be fine and you will be very successful in cybersecurity. Okay. But again, the Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work. It ain't going to be easy, but it will be very rewarding. And I do feel like in the future, you will, you know, live very happily, and you could potentially gain a lot of wealth with the Emperor from this. Okay. So just keep that in mind, what I just said, and you will be just fine. It will be successful. Okay. Let me see who else I got. Oh my God, I cannot believe my daughter just screwed up. Again, screwed up my iPad. Y'all see what she did? Look what she did to my iPad. Look what she did. Cracked the shit out of it. That's the product of a Pisces that can't control their damn anger when they playing video games. Look at that. Crazy as hell. Pisces is so bad about these video games. Insane. She ain't using it no more though, so she can kiss that bye-bye. Yeah, Snow White, like, no, she, You're so welcome, Cornelius. What game? Roblox. Roblox. You know, she gets so mad with these people because she feels like they're personally bullying her. I'm like, I try to tell her, they don't goddamn know your ass. They don't know you. Okay, it's not personal. They don't know you. Nobody. To break perspective. They don't know you. They're not doing anything personal against you. She thinks everything is like a personal attack. And I be hearing her on her game and she'll be telling them to shut up and, you know, I'm going to beat you up. She said a bunch of shit. No, it's actually Roblox. You know, she'll tell the girls, shut up, you don't look better than me. And I'll be listening to that girl since I have to tell her, just give me the iPad. Just give me the damn iPad. I don't know, because me as a child, I mean, did I have a tablet? I think I had some shit like that. But I don't really get up. I never used to I don't know. I'm an Aquarius. I'm not going to lie. My mom, my dad told me that I really was a child that didn't give a fuck. And I still don't. I never gave a fuck. I just was so quiet. My mom told me she used to think something was wrong with me because I was very observant and just quiet. Same way I am now. I never changed. Like, I really don't give a fuck. I never did. Like, I was never the type to get upset and keep, you know. The only thing I used to get beat for, I'm not gonna lie, I used to get beat because I would write little boys like love letters. I've always been like a romantic, like a secret romantic. And I would like write, I remember my elementary school crush, what was his name? Ryan. To this day, I need to know his damn sign. Because I don't goddamn know. I was crazy about that little boy. And I remember I wrote him a love letter. You know what? I put my effort, my time, my love. Okay? And all that stuff into that damn letter. And I put it in my back pocket. I was about to go to school. And then my mom, some way, somehow, seen it in my back pocket. And I got the ass whooping of my lifetime. That's the only thing I used to get beat for. stuff having to do with boys, not for being like just a bad kid. Why are you guys beating me for just expressing my emotions? Damn, maybe I just like the motherfucker. Okay. I mean, I don't remember if I would get like crazy in the letters. I think I used to tell him like I want to kiss you and some shit. I was like way ahead of my age. I used to tell him if I could meet you after school, some bullshit. I was boy crazy in elementary school. But I swear, I used to get like off on like sending letters to boys that I had crushes on. Like I used to love to know that they don't know it's me. And I used to make it even more fun. You don't know I wrote this, did you? You don't even know I'm your secret admirer, baby. And then when I see them reading it, and I used to look at them like, ew. And then I see them reading it and smile. I'm like, oh, I done made his day. I used to get a satisfaction out of making their day. Like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. Okay, so I had a Ryan, I had a Trayvon that I was crazy about. I had a Larry. Ooh. I was crazy. But I swear to God, it's not me being Aquarius. I swear to God, it's not. It's probably my Libra moon. My Libra moon makes me naturally romantic and very dramatic about like romance, and I sit here fantasizing certain things and put myself in fake scenarios. Okay. So that's a little embarrassing thing that you guys know about me now. And it's very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. So yeah, that's what makes me like very romantic and stuff. Cause I know damn well, like if I was any other sign, I'm telling y'all, if I was any other sign, like my moon sign, I swear to God, like I would not feel that way. Like I would not have done any of that at all. I don't think I would have. Cause I know it's not my Aquarius side. It's just not. There's no way. Oh, you are? Well, it looks like you share my struggle. I was like really sentimental. I still am sentimental. I am, unfortunately. So you guys know me as pretty intuitive, but like, okay, so when I'm with a guy, I'm very sentimental. I'm very dramatic. Not dramatic like that, but like I'm very like romantic and like very dramatic. Until this day, I still write love letters. Like I will still write, not to any guy, but if I like him, I will still write like a love letter or just something very nice, or get him a card and write what I feel inside of the card. I'm mentally ill, guys. I've accepted it. I've already accepted it. No need to tell me. Okay. Yeah. I want full custody of a freak. Okay. Oh yes, I used to write poetry. I used to what the fuck else I used to do? I was this happened in my teens. I used to be very big into writing songs, writing music. And I need to go back to that. Like I would literally find beats on YouTube and I would write my own lyrics and sing it. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit sounded good. I could be a songwriter. I really could. But I don't know. I guess I doubt myself a lot. I overthink and then that's that. But I used to do a lot of songwriting in my teens. And that was my favorite thing to do. Like, I wasn't even the type of teen to be out, going out, having fun with my friends. I would love to come home, put on my headphones, listen to music, and write songs, write my own lyrics. And I used to love to, like, dance. Choreography. Sierra was my jam. Like, I would literally sit there and dance and do all this shit. I used to get those shits down pat. Get the dance, looking in the mirror, doing all the shit. That was what was fun to me. Not being out doing anything, just that. And sometimes, in my adult life now, unfortunately, I think a lot. I'm like, you know what? I really would love to revisit music. I would love to record. I love to sing and do all these things. But of course, I overthink that. So, yeah. Oh, you dance? What kind of dancing and stuff do you do? I know I'm very annoying, guys. I talk a lot, but I also like to hear myself talk. So, I know, I should, but the thing is, I'm so shy. Like, when it comes to singing in front of people, and just, I'm like, what if they think I sound like a freak? I hope they don't think I sound like a freak. Whew, it's embarrassing. You said I should get back into it. I know. I should. Sing for you guys? Mm-mm. But I'll give you a deal. If you look, give me some, like, probably about 4 shots of tequila. I'll sing whatever you like, honey. I will sing anything that you like to your heart's desire. I promise you. I will be your portable uh iPod or whatever the fuck they call it. You know. I know it is. It's good practice, but no. I'm not gonna lie. For me to really sing in front of people, I have to at least have some drinks. Like, I have to at least be tipsy, not drunk, but tipsy, for the anxiety to not be there no more. Even if let's say I was a celebrity, right? The only way that I could freaking be a celebrity and sing in a concert is if I'm tipsy. Okay, I'll be good to go. Every time I'm about to perform, I swear to God, I'm just gonna take that drink and then I'll be good. You should do that during your lives at the end. Take 4 shots. I know, but then I don't want you guys to think I'm some kind of freak. Like some kind of weirdo. Like, oh my God, she's singing and doing tarot readings. Like, this bitch is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I might create a separate channel for it, though. To where I will sing on another channel and whatnot. So. It's crazy because my current boo, he does music and stuff. So I'm like, I will see if him and I can do something. But even with him, I'm so scared to sing. Oh, scary. And then he tells me, oh yeah, go ahead and, let me hear some. I'm like, you know what? The only thing you gonna hear is the silence, baby, because I just can't get myself. I don't know. I'm a little scared to pick up my alto sax. Ooh. But you know, so playing an instrument is not that, it's not that big of a deal, right? Compared to singing. I could play a damn instrument in front of you guys, but as far as singing, I don't know about that. So like, he's a freak, girl. He's a freak. And another part, the other thing that's wrong with me is that I laugh about almost everything. So it's like I'm always laughing at myself. Like I don't take shit seriously sometimes. Just be funny as fuck. And I'm just like, when I start singing seriously, I laugh. I'm like, oh shit, I sound dramatic. Like it just don't help that I'm so damn goofy. It doesn't help me at all, guys. It doesn't help me. Ugh. Ugh. I know. One of these days I will. I promise you. One of these things I will. What's your sign? Snow White. Oh, and Cornelius. Now I say, if this freak, if he takes me to like a studio, and I swear to God, as long as I have like 4 shots, bro, of the strongest tequila you guys got, I think I will be good to go. Oh, you're a Leo. Look, my cat wants to say hi, y'all. Come say hi. Come here. Come say hi. Come over here. So you say you're a Cancer Leo? Come over here. Come say hi. Oh, happy birthday. Come here. Come say hi. Why are you acting all shy? You got up here. Why is your eye watering? Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Ugh, she's aggravating, y'all. She got up here for no reason. So you don't want to? Okay. Well, she just got down. Okay, so Cornelia, you say you're a Cancer or you a Leo? Like you said, Cancer Leo. Look, I'm having them. You know the meme with the math equations in the mind. I'm just like, like I don't know. July 24th. Oh shit. Let me see. Cause my mom was July 12th. Okay, so you're a Leo. Cool, cool. I'm a Gemini rising. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. I've never seriously dated a Leo man, but my daddy is a proud Leo. He's August. He's August 8th, and he's insane. He's very funny and sarcastic. He thinks he knows it all, but he's funny. He's funny. Me being Aquarius and us being like opposites, like we've had a couple arguments. I'm not gonna lie, we've had some fallouts, you know. Yeah. Because as an Aquarius, like sometimes he thinks he could try to like tell me what to do as a grown adult, and then no, we butt heads. It's been a time we ain't talked to each other for like a whole year, both stubborn as fuck. But yeah, my mom is a Cancer. You can imagine how that relationship was. Cancer and Leo. I think if there's any man that could trigger me, I think it would be a Leo man. Like they could trigger me. Because I typically don't get upset, but I feel like a Leo man could definitely like they could get that reaction. They just so aggravating. Like, ugh. I could probably be very good friends with a Leo man, but not romantically, because I don't know. You think you running shit, and I'm an Aquarius, it's not gonna happen. Like you just keep. I don't like the whole running it shit. I don't like it. You know, I don't want to lead a man at all. That's not my situation. That's not my thing. But I just don't like the tyranny that some of them have, and I'm not gonna deal with no shit like that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen for me. But honestly speaking, the only guys that I seem to attract in abundance, you can't do Cancer. Yeah, the only guys I seem to attract in abundance is either Cancer. That's the number one. My child's father is a Cancer. My last like ex was a Cancer. Okay. And the guys I seem to always be attracted to or talk is Cancer. And then Aries. And I don't know why, but it seems like who the fuck else? It seems like Virgo men really keep aggravating me, and I don't like them at all. They can't get enough of me. They're aggravating. I don't want nothing to do with a Virgo man. And Taurus, super aggravating. So yeah, those are the Cancer, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, those are like the top three. Oh, and Aries, that's the four. Four. You're just a ball of fire, Cornelius. You're just a ball of fire. I don't know. I think with my Libra moon, I definitely need a man who could be both. Like, I need a man who could be masculine, but I also need a man who's able to, you know, tap into his empathetic side at times. I need a mix. I can't just be with a hardcore man, and I can't be with a guy who's just a bitch. I need you to have a balance, and I'm a Libra. And that's that. Ali and Ness, how are you? I'm going to be getting off of here in like the next 15 minutes. So if you guys need a reading, please send. Well, you have time. In the next 15 minutes, I will be off of here. Yeah, that's for me personally, that's what I need. Like, I can't be with a guy who's completely like an asshole. And too masculine 24/7. Like, I need him to be able to like tap into both situations. And that's probably why I'm very drawn. I don't know. That's probably why I'm drawn to Cancer men, because they are a cardinal sign. So it's like cardinal energy means that you are going to be a go-getter. You are going to be aggressive when you need to be. You're not no bitch, right? But at the same time, they're Cancers. Like, they still have that emotional side that I like. So it's like you kind of get both. That's probably why I'm so attracted and they keep fucking coming to me. Like, no matter what I do. It's aggravating. Oh, you're an Aquarius with a Cancer. Because, like, think about it. Think about the Chariot, right? The Chariot in tarot, he has armor on. Like, he could be going to war about you and doing all this stuff. At the same time, he could still give you that empathetic side that you need. So, I need both. I can't just be with a guy who's just 24/7 hardcore and ego and yeah, it's not for me. All right, y'all. So when you send, it's by donation. These are not free readings. I'm going to be getting off of here in 15 minutes. Okay. Yes, I can. Let's see your comment. done playing with it? Marilla. Welcome back, Marilla. Oh, that's what your name is. Because I'm like, I know you're familiar. That's what your name is. Okay, well, I mean, I'll do my best to answer that question. Why Morella's future spiritual gift? What is Morella's spiritual gift? And I know, okay, so I feel like this is not necessarily. No, I don't do music. I'm saying like when I was a teenager, like I used to like write songs and stuff like that. It may not seem like a gift to you, Marilla, but I feel like Spirit is saying that you have the gift of discernment. Okay? Like I feel like you can sense when things are off, when things are not right. Yeah, you're empathic, but it's more than being empathic. It's like you have the gift of discernment. And that's a powerful gift that a lot of people really don't have and they wish they had. You could just sense shit. You can feel it. And sometimes you make psychic predictions. Like you could kind of see things coming intuitively, like you know things are coming. So I feel like it may be kind of like clairvoyance, but it's not necessarily like, not clairvoyance. So let's call it maybe claircognizant, because that's what I am. So you could be claircognizant to where it's like you don't have an explanation for why you feel or see things happening a certain way, but you just know it. Okay, so that's what claircognizance is. Just, it's called inner knowing, like you just know. So I feel like that is your gift, Morella. And there is no developing it. You don't develop claircognizance, you just know it. You just know shit. Just continue to listen to your intuition. Morella's gift. And it's like sometimes you just know some shit and then shit actually happens the same way you said it was. And it's like, you probably look back like, oh shit. Then I knew that was going to happen. I seen that in some way, shape, or form. You know, I felt that. You know, you just know shit. That was Morella's spiritual gift. Yeah, see? Page of Pentacles. I knew it. This is shit I'm trying to tell you. Like, it don't look like the typical Page of Pentacles, but it's like you could just picture and see shit without having concrete evidence or why you feel that way. Shit just happens the way that you feel it will. Okay? You could discern, see, yeah, because you have the Nine of Swords. You do overthink it. You know, you don't. But the same shit that you tend to worry about is the same shit that tend to happen. Like, it always happens that way. Like, you know, same shit, you end up worrying about certain things. And then they actually happen. And you're like, I seen that coming when I was overthinking, or I knew that type of thing. So that is what your gift is. And there is no way you just work on that. You gotta understand, some shit is just natural. Psychic gifts are natural. You don't listen to these people that tell you, oh, you need to read a book to learn how to be psychic, or take a course, a 14-day program, and take this. Nah, that's why it's called a gift. Okay? A gift is not some shit that you have to learn or train for. You just do it naturally. It's a part of you. Simple. It's a spiritual gift. You know, so you don't gotta do anything in specific. You just gotta understand that you have it. And that's that. But actually learn how to, yeah, because you have the Queen of Cups now. Learn how to not doubt these feelings that you feel, okay? And not doubt yourself about it, okay? With the nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords, okay? And the Queen of Cups. So you're very discerning emotionally as well. So you probably could feel like you could read people easily, you know. And I think that's part of your gifts. If people leave my damn wall alone. If everybody had that kind of gift, the world would not be as fucked up as it is now. Like, people will not be going through, you know, certain things. But I just feel like maybe you find that you go through it less than other people because of this gift that you have, okay, of discernment. Yeah, the Sun, Queen of Cups, you could just read people. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, okay? You read through people, okay? See through people as well. You know, people can't hide shit from you. You gonna see it, you gonna dream it, you gonna feel it, all types of shit, okay? And that is your gift. King of Swords. See, the two people that's gonna read your ass like a book in the tarot deck is definitely gonna be the Queen and the King of Swords. This is air energy. You not hiding nothing from them. Nothing. Not even a little. Boy, their ass will read your ass to fill. Okay? So I just feel like that is what your gift is, Marilla. Okay? You could sense when people are sad, mad, glad, feel some kind of way. You're very empathic. Okay? And you can also sense when people's motives are not pure, when it's not genuine. You could just sense a lot of shit. Okay? Well, that's probably a lesson for you to learn if it's negatively impacting you because you ignored it. You have to start listening to it, okay? Because it's actually serving as a protection for you to have that type of gift. Okay, not everybody got that, okay? And I would definitely say that's definitely me as a Libra moon, as a claircognizant, like. And I'm not saying this to brag, but a lot of people out here go through a lot of crazy shit. A lot of these women go through crazy shit. Especially when dealing with men. They go through a lot of shit that I've personally never been through. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I've never been through those exact things. And it just seems to avoid me sometimes. It's because I have the spirit of discernment. So I don't know. That's not to say I'm perfect or anything, but it just seems like there's some type of protector thing within me to where I just don't go through as many heartbreaks as a lot of these women out here. I just don't. Because I could really honestly just feel shit. And I get out before it happens. Once I sense it, I get far away from your bitch ass. Then I find out the truth and I was right all along. Yeah. They're going to call you crazy. That's the many ways spirit is going to test you as well. You know, you're going to get people that's going to, oh, why would you think that? Or what made me think that is I have the spirit of discernment within me that is going off like a motherfucking Silent Hill bell school alarm. Whenever I talk to you, whenever I converse with you, you feel me? It's all going off. It's going off. Okay? I have an inner lie detector test that's feeling some bullshit about you before you even gotta open your damn mouth. That's what made me think that. Okay? They'll try to make you seem crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Why would you think da? You know, people will make you seem like you crazy because they can't fuck with you mentally. And the things that can't be fucked with mentally is going to be deemed crazy. It's just simple as that. You know, things that people don't quite understand is going to automatically be deemed as crazy. Okay? You know, you not fitting in with their plan or whatever sick plot they had for you. You go against that, you are crazy. Okay? And that's just the truth. People just get mad when you not playing the role they wanted you to play in their mind when shit not going to their sick ass plan. That's when you're crazy. But as long as you play by their rules and do the shit that they want you to do, you know, you allow yourself to be a pawn in their little stupid sick game. Oh, you cool. You're not crazy. You know what? You're the best person in the goddamn world because you're doing what they want. But as soon as you go against the grain and you challenge some shit, you're crazy. You're difficult. You're toxic. You a lot of things because you're not going according to their agenda, and that's okay. That's okay. A lot of people out here want to manipulate you, and they don't like they hate it. It's like, how you going to hate me for not liking you manipulating me and lying to me? How are you going to hate me for that? It's just a lot of people out here are very weird. Anyway, let's see. I think I got somebody. Nope, I ain't got nobody else. But that's just how it is. As long as you keep yourself in a position that you're dumb. And I'm going to tell you guys, that's the best thing you can do is just play dumb sometimes. You got to just play dumb with people. That's the game. That's the truth. Sometimes don't even let people know how goddamn smart you are. You know what I'm saying? You just got to play dumb as fuck. Be like, oh, really? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Yeah, I did. Oh. Would have never thought that. Just be dumb as fuck. And that is going to show you people's true colors. Okay? Just go along with the thing they want you to go along with. But you know what it is. You know what's up. But just go along with it. Okay. Okay. You know, your phone was turned off. Your phone died. Okay. Yeah, it died. Cool. And then you just gather your evidence. You gather. Because the thing is, if you don't catch that motherfucker, like they gonna always deny it. You have to have concrete evidence. You can't just tell people like, oh, you did it. Because they could always deny. You got to have your proof. That's just the truth. They can't deny that proof. And if they still deny the proof, even when you showing it in their face, that's how you know you have a bold-faced freak and a liar. Simple. Come on, simple. That's when you know it's a mental problem too. You know, that person could be a sociopath. They could be a narcissist. A lot of things they could be. Because even when the evidence is, in their face, they still deny it. That's a sign of a mental illness. Okay? Simple as that. They got a problem with lying. Okay? I'm the type I will build a case on your ass. You won't even know I'm building a case on your ass. Okay? I'm just gonna play dumb. And then when judgment day comes, you ain't gonna have no goddamn choice but to answer to your sins and the freaky shit that you do. Okay? You ain't gonna have no choice. See, I'm not gonna accuse you on some shit without my evidence. I have to see it. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes even when I have the evidence, I'm still gonna goddamn collect more and more and more data on your bitch ass. So I can get the full picture of who you are. Okay? And so you can get the full picture of who you are. Okay? So we could compare it together, baby. We compare this shit together. That way, by the time I'm done with your ass, okay? By the time I'm done with your ass, there is no ifs, ands, but you can't say it, because I have concrete evidence from starting from point A to point motherfucking Z how you are a freak. Simple as that. Simple. You gotta understand that the same way with a crime, when you have so much evidence, there's no way, motherfucker. There's no, like, there's no way that you could just kind of like create no opening. There's no opening for you to lie, for you to deny it. It's too stacked against your bitch ass. And as simple as that. Okay? So by the time I'm done with you, you know exactly everything you did from point A to point Z. We have everything out on the table. Okay? Everything is laid out. This is you. This is you right here, partner. This is you. Okay? You know and I know who you are now. And then I wash my hands with your bitch ass. As simple as that. Then I wash my hands. Okay? Wash my hands. And then when I'm done, I have no regrets. Because I figured you out from the outside in. And from the inside and out, I figured everything about you. I know everything about your ass. Why you did it, who you did it with, where you did it, or what time stamps. I got everything that I need. So by the time it's over, you're the only one that's going to need closure on how I got these things. And when I started to get these things. And when did I even start to know? And that's when the tables turn. And that's when I laugh. You got played in your own motherfucking game. That's how you have to do it. That's how you do it. You don't just start making noise and no. They'll dig themselves. You fuck them at their own sick game. So that way they thought they were going to put you in their web. They thought they were going to have your mind crazy and gaslight you and not knowing what's true, what's not. And, oh, you're crazy. Why would you? See, and that's the thing. There's people out there who get off on making you feel that way. They wanted that effect. They wanted you to be, because there is a narcissist thing. Like it gives them a sense of worth to fuck with your mind and have so much power over your mind. But when you show them in the end that the real mind fuck is happening to them, that's the way that you truly defeat a narcissist. That's the true way. That's the true way. You flip that whole mind fuck on them. So then they know you're the more powerful one, not them. Because, that's the reason why they act like that. Because they think they're so goddamn powerful. They think they know every goddamn thing. But when they get fucked at their own game, they can't do nothing but give you your damn props and bow out. And get the fuck out your face. Simple. Simple. There's a power in playing dumb. There's a real big power. And an advantage. Playing dumb. Let them think that you're stupid as fuck. Let them think that, you're slow. Let them think that you are weak. And all these things. Let them think that. That's the best thing you can do. Because when these freaks think in their mind that they have you at a position of weakness and advantage, that's when their mask is going to slip clean off. No. When they know, when they think in their mind, in their sick brain, that they have one up on you, or that you're stupid and you believe everything they say and you're just, you know, that's when you're going to really see who they are sooner than later. Okay? You can't let them know that you know shit. I mean, unless you come on Instagram, on YouTube, and you watch my readings and you know it's actually me, you won't know that I know any goddamn thing. I don't even tell guys that I do tarot. Obviously, when we're in a relationship, that's different. But I don't even tell guys anything of that nature. I just say I work from home. Simple. Now, if you find me on YouTube, shit, you just found me. It is what it is. Now you know. But I don't just go around telling people, you know, what I do and how I do it. I don't know shit. I don't know a damn thing. Okay, my IQ is very low. Okay. I'm like this. I'm like, I'm just so damn slow and retarded. Yeah. Yes, I am. How do they act when they know? To be honest, they don't act shocked because I don't know, for some reason they kind of just naturally know that I don't know, it's like they're not too shocked. They're not too shocked. I mean, I don't deny the fact that I'm a spiritual person. Okay. I don't ever deny that. But they're not shocked because, I mean, to be honest, I haven't had to act like that with any guys unless they were like a supreme narcissist, which I've only had that happen once in my life. Other than that, the guys I meet, I don't feel the need to do that. You know, I was only saying that in terms of people who you feel deep, like intuitively have some sort of agenda. You know, they're a narcissist. You know, this is like that type of person. Then yes, play dumb, do all these things, okay, and fuck them in their own game. I'm not talking about normal people who are empathetic, you know, normal people who honestly care as a person. I'm not talking about those type of people. But yeah, I haven't really come across any men who I feel the need to do that with. So how's that? But if I do, you know, then that other side of me will come out. Decide to where I'm going to match and screw you very hard over your own game. Whatever the hell you think you're going to do here. See, that's how I operate, you know. Whatever the hell we're going to do is really on you, you know. I mean, shit, if you want peace, then this is peace. If you want to be a freak, then this is a freak situation. You know, it's just, it's simple as that. You know? You know, I've had guys, once they find out that I do tarot, most of them, I'm not gonna lie, they don't even fucking know what a tarot is. Okay? They don't know what that shit is. I've probably met like a handful of guys who actually know what tarot is. Most of them don't know. I had one ask me, oh, so do you look inside of like a crystal ball? Is that what it is? And another freak was like, oh, is it Pokemon cards? Like, they don't know what the fuck that is. Another one thought I was talking about palm reading. They don't know. I'm trusting myself a lot. Yeah, you know. And that's the thing, you know. Don't let people tell you that you're crazy, you know. You got to make that, to be honest, I mean, unless you have like a mental sickness, that's different. But other than that, you know, if you feel things in your gut about somebody or something ain't right, you know, don't let people tell you that you're crazy, okay? Yeah, I'm about to get off of here in the next 5 minutes. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'll do another reading, but it's by donation. Okay, I'm about to close in 5 minutes, so number 908, I am available. You go ahead and send. Stephanie. Stephanie, I'm so sorry for talking so damn much. I have yours. What is your question, my love, Stephanie? And Janae, you will receive a very brief answer, okay? And Stefania, what is your question? Oh, you live in the Netherlands. I would love to go there. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I talk so fucking much. Like, oh my God, I'm a chatty patty. Whew. Once I get going, I just get going. Like, I think I get that shit from my dad. 'Cause my dad being a Leo, like, he could talk and talk and fucking talk. He could talk and he loves to, like, it's almost like he be preaching. He loves to preach. Janae, go ahead with your question as well. Yeah, I can become super quiet too. Janae, based on what you done, honey, I cannot answer both of those. Those require detail. These readings are by donation. The more you donate, the more detail. So based on what you sent, I can only answer one brief question for you, okay? So please choose which question you would like answered. I don't know where Stephanie is. If you're not able to type, please send like $1 or something on PayPal and type your question in there, okay? What's next for Janae in career? Next for Janae in career. The Nine of Cups came out. Okay. This is a card of a wish fulfillment. So whatever you've been wishing for, hoping for, praying for within your career or situation, it will come to pass. Okay. The Nine of Cups is also a sense of personal accomplishment and satisfaction. So you maybe find yourself accomplishing something, okay, that you will definitely be feeling very proud of. Okay. The Nine of Cups talks about emotional fulfillment. Okay. So I do feel like whatever comes to your career, you are feeling emotionally fulfilled, happy, content, as though things are the way they need to be, the way you want it to be. Okay. So that is what is next for your career. Something could be granted, given to you, okay, or something like that. All right, I don't know where Stephanie is. I will have to just take that up with her. All right, y'all. So I am getting off of here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. It was a pleasure talking to you guys. Marella as well. All right, y'all. Have a good night.